Hidden Heroes is all about promoting compassion towards others. And that's exactly what this young boy in our next segment was inspired to do. With one simple act, he's bringing joy to kids in need on the other side of the world. This sweet sign that he and his team made for us should give you a hint on just how he's doing it. Look how sweet this is. Oh, and that's me. Building blocks. These tiny pieces of interlocking plastic are some of the world's best-loved toys. It's the kind of toy that makes children want more. Just ask 10-year-old Micah.
Building blocks are good for your imagination and mind to build.
He's turned his obsession with getting them into a passion for giving them away through something he created called Play Well Africa.
Play Well Africa collects used building blocks and distributes them in rural villages in Africa.
Micah's parents say it all started in a toy store when their son was just 6 years old.
I was like, I want this big building block toy. My dad, he said kids in Africa don't really have any toys.
He mentioned, well, why don't we send these building blocks to kids in Africa?
Micah hit the ground running, and he soon found ways to get kids from all over the country involved.
Micah worked with elementary school classrooms throughout North America who organized drives for building blocks.
It took some time, patience, and a lot of effort, but soon donations of used building blocks came rolling in. Micah and his parents shipped them out, and then he got the news that he'd been dreaming about. On the other side of the world in Uganda, the first batch of toys finally arrived.
We actually got pictures and video of children seeing these kind of toys for the first time. My son, myself, my wife, we could feel this swelling up inside of us. Okay, this is it. This is something important we should be doing.
Last year, Micah was able to travel to Uganda himself to personally deliver more than 400 pounds of building blocks to the kids.
So these are building tools to help your mind be able to build stuff. Okay, now put these two pieces together like this.
When I watched Micah hand out building blocks for the first time, I felt like the idea had grown into something that was real and happening right before me.
It just goes to show that kids all over the world can build anything. All they need are the right tools.
I was watching my son so happy that he was making all these other children happy.
The trip inspired Micah to continue his mission of collecting even more building blocks for the kids of Uganda. Once he arrived home, he wasted no time in getting right back to work. So Micah enlisted the help of volunteers. Dennis Hong manages the collection and management of building blocks overseas.
Most of our stuff is just coming from word of mouth. Florida to Michigan, just all over the country.
We've collected thousands of building blocks. People are spreading the word.
There's not many kids out there these days who are willing to have an idea and then follow through with it.
Yeah, we have a lot of donations.
Micah is also passionate about inspiring his friends.
Micah did a slideshow at my school. It made me feel that he was changing the world, making it a better place, and changing other lives.
Just the feedback that we get from parents or schools or kids writing letters, it really influencing a lot of kids. How can I give? What can I do for my community or people around the world that are less fortunate than me?
It inspired me to start doing that as well.
With Micah as her role model, Alicia began making building block jewelry to raise funds and awareness for Micah's projects.
This one's a heart, and the hearts are my favorite.
It makes me feel wonderful that I inspired someone.
Someday I want to be a hero just like him.
When he came back from Uganda, it was his 10th birthday, and he's like, I don't want anything for my birthday. I just want to be able to give more to people.
Micah and his parents are heading back to Uganda this year for another in-person delivery.
What I want people to learn is don't give up on your dreams and help the world.